Hey everyone, welcome to another transformation video. This is the Robot Parasites RP-02 Acoustic Blaster and Metal Bat. This is we're going to start off with how they're packaged in the box, which you can tell Acoustic Blaster doesn't quite look right. But we'll fix that in a little bit. But first, we're going to focus on Metal Bat, just to get that out of the way. So to start off with Metal Bat here, just to start off, yeah, he's packaged in tape mode. So first of all, what you want to do here is make sure everything's. Yeah, right here with this little flap right here, there's two little flaps. You want to take these and move these up like this. And then you want to take this and rotate these around. The two gold bits, you want to rotate them around like this and just kind of have them like that. Right here, what you want to do is take these and open up these flaps right here. And there's little rocket boosters. There's a little notch here you can get your fingernail in to get these boosters out and close this back up. Again, there's a little notch. Get that booster out. Rocket booster, whatever you want to call it. Get that out, close this back up. Then take these right here, there's hinges right here. You want to take those and fold those like that. We'll kind of leave that alone for now. Now up here, what you want to do is take these little flaps right here and fold those in like that. You take the wings here, you want to unfold those like so. And you want to also bring this out like this and extend this out right here. And then bring that out right here. Same thing, just kind of open this up like this. Extend this out like this. Bring this out like so and bring this out. Bring this out. Those just kind of sit like that. Kind of has little claw things on the wings. So you want to also make sure these are out far enough that it's not going to interfere with the feet. Now right here, what you want to do is the head here is on there's a little slider right here. I'm going to go ahead and take the head and slide it out like this. And rotate this around to make sure this rotates all the way around like this. And this is going to sit like right about here. And then you slide the head back in like that. Like so. Slide the head back in. And then right here, what you want to do is take the boosters here and rotate them back. This will bring out. Don't accidentally do this, which happens to me a lot, which is the boosters like to fold back in because this stuff's a little loose. Yeah, but rotate the rocket pack, I guess, onto the back like so. Like this, and then there's these little tiny feet, and these are kind of a pain to get out, and my fingers are too big, so I have to use a sputter. And you get the little feet out right here, like this, and like that. Get enough out like that, and don't accidentally do that. That out and all that stuff, and then straighten everything out as you need to, and there you go. There's Metal Bat in, well, Bat mode. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. That so going back to bat mode is also pretty straightforward. You can take the feet here and fold them away, fold that away, like that. Fold those away like so. Make sure they're all the way back, and then take the boosters and everything. Rotate this back around like so. It's just sitting like that. Then take the head here and slide it forward, so you can rotate this whole thing around, and also rotate it on this thing right here. So you kind of want to be able to just kind of ease it in there like that, and make sure to rotate this up like that, and then make sure to push the head in like that. And then take these bits and right here and rotate that in, and then take this and rotate this up and collapse this all up and fold this up as well so it's out of the way, and fold this up like this, and then fold this in like so. Make sure it's fully collapsed, and then same thing on this side. Fold this in. Fold this around, rotate this around, collapse it up on this, rotate this around and collapse it up, and collapse this up and push it in, push that in, push this up, fold that up like that. Take these flaps and fold them down like this. And then down here the boosters, if they haven't already, you take these and fold these back down. You open up the flaps here, you rotate the boosters back in, close this up, rotate these around, kind of do it at the same time. And it's a little, the clearance isn't great here. I'm a little worried about over time the chrome scuffing, but there's not much you can really do about it. And then make sure it's all squeezed together, and then take these flaps right here and rotate them around like this. And make sure it's all, straightened out and everything. And there you go. That's a Metal Bat back in tape mode. So there's that. So, Acoustic Blaster. Gonna move this back up. Yeah, you can see Acoustic Blaster, this is how he's packaged, and it's not exactly correct. So you got to do a little bit of fixing. So I'm going to just cover that real quick. So first thing first is what you want to do here is take this and bring this out and bring this up, get it out of the way, and rotate this thing right here around like that, and then rotate this around like this. So So, and just kind of leave it like this for now because you need to get it out of the way, keep it out of the way for the waste and stuff. So here what you want to do is bring this forward right here, fully forward like this. To collapse these up like this. And right here there's a little swivel. You rotate it around like this. And you also come forward like here. And this is the weird thing because according to according to Fans Toys, this should not be collapsed, but on mine it was. So just be aware of that. If it is collapsed, you'll have to come down here and untap this and untap this, and then slide this whole thing. You can see there's a slider right here. You slide this whole thing down, and if this is it won't move. Just loosen this screw a little tiny bit. It's like literally like eighth of a quarter turn. Shouldn't be needing more of that. Then more than that. Then you take these metal braces right here, and they'll fold down like this, and they'll basically act as extra support, so it won't collapse on you. And then you take this part right here. You bring this back down, tab it in, and tab it in underneath like that. And then you take this part right here and you bring it over these tabs. Some people have reported these tabs have been a little frustrating, particularly going into tape mode. I'll get into that a little bit more. Then you bring that up like that. Then you go and rotate the whole waist around like so. And you can go ahead and collapse this like that. And then down here at the knees, what you want to do is you want to bring this forward. And this will let you open this up right here. It's kind of on a weird, it's on a hinge and a slider. So you want to kind of slide it up and hinge it out at the same time. Bring that out and collapse this white piece in, and then bring it back up and close it up. So close it up. This one's stubborn. Close that up and then close the knee back up like so. And same thing on the side. Open up the knee. Bring this part out. Fold up this bit. Close it back up like that, and then rotate and close up the knee like this. And then of course you take this piece and open that up, and that's as much I'll do for now. But yeah, that's pretty much how you get them ready out of the box. Not too difficult, but just a little weird that they didn't, they kind of packaged them funny, but whatever. There you go. So to actually transform him to tape deck mode. Okay, so first off, what you want to do here is you want to take this piece and open this panel up and then bring this up out like this. Go ahead and fold this back and tab that in and fold that down like that. Then take the head here and you want to rotate this back and down, and this will collapse into this little cavity right there. You go ahead and take this and fold that up as well. And you go ahead and leave that up for now. And here at the arms, what you want to do is there's a little panel right here. You want to go ahead and open this up right here. You rotate this like this. So yeah, the fingers are facing backwards, and the back of the hand will go against the panel. You rotate it in like that, and then you close up that like that. And then same thing on this side. You open this. You open up this panel. Also make sure the fists are closed up like that. Rotate this around. Rotate it inward like so. And then you close back up like that. And there you go. That's the arms kind of dealt with for now. Now, down here at the legs, what you want to do is you want to bring this out and untab that and rotate this around like there. And bring the hip skirts out. Just bring them out like this. And again, come up down here, untab this part right here, and then bring it up like this. And this will give you the clearance necessary to slide this. Again, slide this. Oh, and I forgot. Of course, take these metal bits and bring those out and flat against like that. And then also rotate the whole upper torso like this. The torso like this, then collapse this. Like that. Collapse it up like that. And then you can take the hip skirts and collapse those up like this. And collapse that up like that. You go ahead, and before you close this all up, what you want to do down here is this part below the metal, the die cast bits, you want to rotate this part right here 180 like that. And then you can tab this in, give it a firm press, and then tab it in down below, like that. And then this part right here, you want to go ahead and fold these out like this. Fold this out, and then fold this out right here like that. And again, fold this out, and then go ahead and bring this down. These part right here, this slots will go over these tabs, and hopefully you'll tab in. And some people have complained about I just give it a good firm press and it will lock in, no problem. And then up here at the arms, now that we're kind of got all that taken care of, we can take care of the arms and stuff in the backpack. So right here, the arms are kind of weird. What you want to do here is you want to angle this there's a hinge inside this assembly. You want to angle this part forward and then rotate it out because it's kind of a hook tab. It's kind of there's a bit of a hook tab right here. That makes it a little easier. And then you can go ahead and also close this up like that. This will close up like that. And then right here, there's a peg hole, which will go into one of the screw holes, and there's a slot for this tab, and you just rotate this back and make sure to get that all lined up and tabbed and pegged in. This one's a little more difficult than mine. The left arm is, but it's still just forward and then back and then all the way back and peg and tab. Same thing. It's a little more stubborn sometimes. There we go. Get that all pegged and tabbed in like so. And then these pits, you want to get those and move those, untab these and move these up like that, right? And there you go for the pretty much the upper body's pretty much ready to go. Gotta connect there. That's re-tabbed in and everything. Doesn't want to stay now. So right down here, here's the legs. What you want to do here is take this piece and you want to untab this and bring this out right here. And there's a little armature right here. You want to bring this out, fully extend it like so. And bring it up right here, and there's a little tab right here which will go in that slot right there. Might undo itself a couple times in the process, but you want to do that, and then take this little flap right here and fold this out like this, and make sure that stays out, because if it folds away, it's going to be a bit of a pain down the line. So down here, though, what you do is untab the foot right here, right like that. Rotate it like this, rotate it here, and then bring it up, and it'll tab and peg in right here, up here like this. Sit like that. It'll sit like this. Then back here, what you want to do is open up this flap right there, and then there's this whole panel right here will untab from the back right there like this. And you kind of have to extend it out a bit, and then it'll rotate around like so, and then you slide it back in like that. And when you, after that, then there's a tab right here which will go into this slot right there. You just tab that down like that, and that's it for now. And same thing, pretty much all the same thing on this. And then we got, of course, actually, and then right here, what you want to do is take this knee joint and bring this out, and that will give you the clearance to, get this panel out. Again, this one's stubborn on mine. Bring it out, bring out this flap right here, right there. Bring that out, bring it back up, close it up, and then fold this away. It's going to fold in like this and then fold up like that. You just kind of leave it like that for now, because we're going to come over to this leg. So we're going to bring this out, extend it out fully like this, and then bring it out up like this, and just tabbing right here. Take this flap right here and bring this around like so. Take the foot, untab it. Take the foot, untab it, rotate this around like this, and then bring this up right over here. This will peg in right there. Make sure it's all straightened out too. And then this flap, bring this flap up, untab this whole panel, which this panel is really stubborn on mine. Tabs in real secure, which is nice, but also frustrating because I can't get a good grip on it. Again, I have to often use a spudder just to do that. And then again, untab it, fold it out, slide it back, and then bring it around like this. Make sure that's out of the way. Bring it around. Then slide it back in like that, and then make sure that tab panel's out and bring this down and tab this over. So didn't already do so. This came untabbed in the process. Yeah, if it didn't already do so, bring this forward. Yep. And then bring this panel out and bring it out right there. With that panel right here out. Bring this back and around and close that up, and then again fold this in, fold that in like there. Now right here is probably one of the trickier parts because it's kind of weird. Clearance, there's a couple clearance issues in my opinion, but first what you want to do is you want to take these little metal bits, you want to unhook right there. You want to unhook that and then rotate this outward like that, and that's just going to rest against the leg. It doesn't really hook into or anything, it just kind of rests like that. Same thing, unhook this, and then rotate it around like that, and then bring that back down so you get nice for clearance. Then you're going to take the legs and you're going to go up. You're going to bring them up like that. Bring them full, do the full splits with them. Make sure these panels are out of the way. Full splits. Now what you're supposed to do here is this is supposed to bend right here. However, these panels kind of get in the way a little bit. So what I do also is I rotate it like this, then bring this up, and then rotate it back into place like that, and that will help with clearance, at least in my opinion. It helps a little bit with the clearance of these flaps and whatnot. Then you can just tab this all in right here, and make sure this right here, this will kind of slot in between, like you see this will kind of tab behind on that white panel, so just make sure it goes behind like that. This will tab in right here. And this panel, unfortunately I folded away, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah, there's a panel right here. That panel right here, it's supposed to help fill in the gap, so you have to make sure it doesn't get caught up and, yeah. It's hard to show that all in one cell soup. But yeah, this is supposed to kind of, there's a little notch here in the forearm, which is supposed to kind of rest in. And this is kind of crooked right now, but yeah. And then you can bring this part up right here, and that will fold up right there. And then this right here, this will peg in like that, and that's 1/2 done. Same thing on this side right here. Again, I do the whole kind of rotate a little bit, make sure this is out. Yeah, then kind of rotate it, bring it up, and then start bringing it up. That's what it was, yeah. You bring it up like this, and then this won't get caught in there as easily, and it will kind of latch into place and everything. Then you can just tab this all in like so. Make sure that's all squared away. And that's where it's supposed to be, and this is supposed to tab in and everything. And then bring this up right here and click that into place, and then bring this peg over like this, like so. And once you've got all that done, you've got Acoustic Blaster in the alt mode. Now to go back to robot mode, again, pretty straightforward. What you do here is take these panels, unpeg those. This one's hard on mine, but unpeg that panel as well. That one pegged in real secure. Take this panel, rotate it out like this, and take this panel and rotate it out like that. And then you want to untab the legs. And right here on mine, these little panels like to tab in much harder to the torso than they do to the leg panel. See, that's supposed to come away with the leg, and it's not. So just be aware of that. So once you start doing that, you just do that. And going back, you don't actually have, yeah. So again, kind of want to undo that and bring it out like that. And rotate it down at this hinge like there. It's kind of like that. And same thing in here, over here, untab everything. Again, that came untabbed, so just make sure it comes with the leg. And bring it down like so. And bring it down like there, like that. We got right here, what you could head do is rotate right here at these hinges, and then push these down and lock into place. Rotate these hinges, push it down, they'll lock into place. Like that. So, there you go. And that part. Now, down here at the legs, what you want to do is bring this forward and bring this out again. Bring this panel out as well. Close this up, and then bring this back in, and then bring this up like that, and it will sit like that. And then back here, of course, you want to undo this panel right here. Bring that up. You want to slide this out and bring it back like this, and rotate it around and tab it in securely. Bring this panel down. The foot here, bring it out, rotate it forward, and then it'll tab in right there, like that. Take this, rotate this in, bring this out, and then collapse this up, like that. And same thing on this side, you bring this panel, these panels out. This one again, this one's a little tighter. Bring these panels out like this, and then bring this panel out. It slides up and out like this. Rotate the panel, fold this panel in, close it back up all the way like that, then close this up like this. So you got the kneecap. And back here, what you want to do with this, I already haven't done it, untab that panel right there, slide this panel out, rotate it back, and rotate it around until it's tab it back in. But so just make sure to, slide it back down, make sure it's secured. Close that panel up, take this foot, bring it out, rotate it forward as you're going around, rotate it, and of course this will just tab in right there like that. And take this panel, fold that in, untab this, bring it around, collapse this up like this, and right there like that. And there you go. That's the legs done. Now going up a bit. Yeah, these panels right here, if they didn't already do so in the process, just go ahead and flip them down and peg them in right there. Untab the arm, and untap and unpeg the arm, and again use those multiple hinges there, bring it forward, and again at an angle. This is a kind of keyed tab, just kind of bring it at an angle, get it in that slot, and then push it in like that, and there you go. Same thing on this side, untab and unpeg, bring it around on those double hinges, then get the tab in at an angle, and then just like that. And there you go, that's all locked in. Go ahead and open that up and bring this up like that. Just get that out of the way, because now we're going to work on the waist, so we'll get the arms out of the way too. So what you want to do here is bring this forward, untab that right here, close these panels up, close this panel up, and go ahead and rotate it right here like that. Take the side skirts and bring those out, and bring that out like that. Take this, and of course down here, untab that, bring that forward a little bit, and then go ahead and rotate this lower bit right here like that. And then you can go ahead and slide this up like this. Again, I've noticed that these hinges on the hip skirts sometimes get in the way of the slider, so if it does start getting in the way, just kind of bring it down a little bit so you can get this up like that. Get that up, slide it up, and then bring these metal braces down, click it in place, bring this down. This will tab in on the front, and then this will come down and tab in down here. Make sure it's all the way tabbed in like that. Bring the hip skirts down, and then bring this up, and this will tab in right here like that. And that's that done. And then you can go ahead and rotate the whole thing at the waist 180. So now all the legs are facing the correct direction. Put those arms back down, and you can go ahead and open up open up those right here. Bring up the hands, close it back up, rotate the fist 90 degrees. Same thing, open this up, bring out the hand, rotate the fist 90 degrees, and then close it back up like that. Then you take the head here and bring this up, and this will rotate around up like this, and then take this panel right here, rotate that back, rotate this right here like this, and then collapse this whole thing right here like that. So, and then of course you take this little peg right here, you want to flip this out. Could be a little bit tricky. Flip this out, and then of course transform the guns, which they're pretty straightforward, so I'm just going to show the ones. You take this and you peg this in right here. You want to peg this in right there, extend this out, and it'll click into place. This will let you then extend this out, so you can then do that with the hinge. And of course the other gun, this will just what you do is extend that out, bring this down like that, bring the handle down, and then that will push this forward, so you can bring the gun barrel out like that. And that's the gun, which means also we are done. Once you got all that stuff, you are done. You've got Acoustic Blaster back in his robot mode. Yeah, if you have the toy pieces on, you're going to want to go ahead and just untap it right here and just kind of fold it down. Let's kind of leave it like that for now. Yeah, so if you have the toy parts on, well, this part right here, what you want to do here is this will come up. You want to rotate this part and then bring it in. This tab will just kind of go between here and just rest in there. It doesn't tab anything, but yeah, there you go. That will just kind of go in like that. And that's what you do for the toy parts. And that's that's pretty much all the extra stuff. Everything else just is exactly the same as you're supposed to be. And there you go. And yeah. So yeah, there you go. It's pretty straightforward actually. It doesn't really, adding the toy parts really doesn't add much of anything. It might get in the way, which is good. If it does get in the way, you can just untab them and completely just put them back on. So there you go. Toy parts really don't affect much. Just a couple extra, it adds basically an extra step or two depending. And then of course, as for going back with the toy parts, going back to robot mode, if you want to do that again, just kind of go ahead and take these and rotate that back, and you can either leave them hanging there or just untab them, whichever you want to do. So, so there you go. It's pretty straightforward. So there you go. And of course, yeah, if you're doing the toy, you just simply take this hinge and just take it and tab that up like that, and there you go, or attach the whole thing depending on how you did things, and there you go. So yeah, not too complicated actually. The only thing really to watch out for is the slider. I think the slider can be a little tricky if it's really tight. Just loosen the screw, and getting the legs folded up and around to make the finalize the box can be a little tricky, just because some of the panels get a little in the way, but it's easy to mitigate if you just you can easily get around it so that it actually you know, works properly. It's not too difficult overall. So there you go on that. It's not hard. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. You know, including, you know, getting out of the box, because yeah, that sure was annoying. And also annoying because, you know, his instructions are backwards, so it shows you how to go the other way, but not go from tape to robot. And of course, yeah, with the toy stuff, even it only adds one or two extra steps. So, and they're really simple steps. So, there you go. Hope this was helpful. Hope, you know, if you were trying, you know, having difficulty with yours, hope this helped you out. I hope you check out the review, and I shall see you there.